Hello everybody, and that's Wolf Jack, of course. It's nothing gentlemen. So today, lovely readers, I'm reading a nice, good story for y'all. It's called Dark Past. Dark Ocean. It's like Alex and Jake copy, except it's like a different version. I thought I might read it. So I'm gonna skip out like last time because I'm reading from my phone this time, which might work. So here's chapter 1. Let's start narration time. Well, here we are. This mostly begins after Alex had a meltdown with his brother Jake, which involved Alex cutting Jake's arm off and dragging his body around. But that's in the past. Let's talk about the future. Alex drank vodka from the bottle while he was working away on new weapons. Jake was in a cage right beside his desk. Jake had zero emotion on his face. It seemed most of it left after all the abusing had been done over the years. He didn't really want to end up like his mother though, which was dead. All he got was his eye torn out and his arm cut off by his brother. But Jake knew not to let out a sound. Well, Alex was working away, because if he did, his brother would either punch him or shock him. He moved his arm slowly to rub his eyes. He was standing away that his brother was looking at him, giving him a sinister look. Jake flinched slightly, moving his arm back to where it was. Alex just cackled a bit, slammed his hand on the table, and we're back to working. Down in the mines, the kingdom was powered, Shadow and Phantom, and the rest of enslaved souls were being sucked away by the collars that were around their necks. A lot of them were struggling, but Shadow and Phantom had less pain than the others since they were Alex and Jake's souls. They didn't like it though. They wanted to die either way, so everyone would be free from Alex and no one would die or suffer anymore. The only hope now was Jade's rebellion. They started to get even more worried once some souls were taken and weren't coming back. Ron was preparing Alex and Jake's meal. He was happily chopping away. He would sometimes glance at a picture he had in his room, and he cracked a smile under his mask. He looked at the digital clock and sign, shoving the dishes in the oven, and began to wait. Over at Jade's base, she was preparing things for the war that she would soon start. She looked up to see Wilfred standing fiercely. What is it, Will? She asked, inspecting him. Well, we have new recruits, Wilfred said, pointing behind him. It seemed to be a very tall man in tattered cloak and a long scarf with eyes at the end of it. It covered his mouth. The other girl, there was a girl who was just wearing bandages around her bosom and stomach, and pants that had holes. Also, the girl had long blue hair with purple flames and some cool shades. The girl waved, and the man just mumbled, "Hello. This is Rithian and Alex. Rithian has like crazy magic. Alexia's just good with any weapon," Wilfred mumbled. They don't look like Alex's spies, and also seem to be worn out, so I guess. Welcome to the rebellion. We have beds, food, in those 2 houses, and weapons in my cabin, of course. Jade explained while pointing at the houses. The two just nodded and headed off with Wilfred. Was that a good idea? Muttered Yang. Hey, it's good. We now have more people to help us kill Alex. Yang squeaked happily while he was laying on Jade's head. I really hope that it was a good decision, Jade muttered under her breath, going back to preparing for the war. Yeah, I don't know. That's the end of chapter 1. I think I did pretty good. I'm pretty good with Jade. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill myself after this first thing. Because my freaking throat hurts and I don't know how to voice people. I'm pretty much gonna sound the same. Just saying. Let's talk in my normal voice, anybody? Because, you know, I ain't British, but I get really nervous, as I said before in the previous video. Well, that's it. Thank you for my late night reading. I've tried posting a how to cook video, but that shit won't post, because my phone's a piece of crap. Yeah. Bye.